What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Ugh. God damn it. Sorry. I'm loading the chat thing now. Hold your hellos until I say I can see it. Okay. Oh, stop doing that. Yes. Yes, there we go. Right, hello, I can see the chat. If you've already said hello, say hello again, and then I will reciprocate with hellos, and we'll go from there. I apologize for the 3 minutes being late at the start of this. It was it was me. I fucked up. Hello, Totty. Hello, Naman. It's hard to have to be your own brew pitch. Well, no, that's the thing. I had the brew and everything finished, and that was all there. ATG, ABFG, and I loaded the game. It was like 2 minutes before 10. The game was loading, and I thought, oh, I'll just start the stream now, right? I'll throw caution to the wind. Fucking crashed it while it was loading in. I couldn't Control Alt Delete wouldn't bring up the task manager, so I had to open the second desktop, drag the task manager over to that, then kill the process, kill that, close that desktop, go back, load the game, wait for it to load the save, get in, and now here we are. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing that happened. Fucking hell. Good God. Bodyguards, blah 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 blah. Garble transmission, blah 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 blah. Tapped by the Turians, blah 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 blah. VIP, blah 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 blah. We need a team of competent mercenaries. Ha 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 ha. Competent mercenaries. Well, you got us. Nah, I'm not sticking around here. Yes, indeed, the joys of when technology strikes back. Yeah. When tech goes mad. My technology's trying to kill me. I got any... Oh god, we don't want to go very low. But I don't also want to go to Yongd. Manapire. Ooh. Manapire is a... Agriculture, black market, Comstar presence, dense cloud layer, geothermal boreholes, innosphere level civilization, medium gravity planet, mining, moderate population, moons, pirate presence, planet-wide mudflats, planet recently colonized, recreation, regional capital, Terran world. Okay, well, seems like a plan.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Hey, Yobbo, how you doing? As I may have said in my Discord message, of course, I assume you have all sacrificed a small child to the gods of NordVPN and Raid Shadow Legends and all the rest of it, and of course, subscribe to my non-existent Patreon, or just decided to throw money at me constantly because I'm streaming, and that's the only reason anyone streams, is to basically bilk the viewers for money constantly. Weddings of the rich and famous. The Grand Matriarch's getting married again. If requested King Wolf be given leave to return home for the ceremony, he would be gone for a month. Do I even... Wait a minute. Do I even use King Wolf? 250k? Yeah, alright. Yeah, that'll do. Oh no, he's gone for a month. Oh well. $250,000 for him to be out for 30 days. I could do. I could charge you a mech a month. Here's the thing. I would never do that. Even as a joke, but I don't know. I don't begrudge people on YouTube and Twitch who do obviously good stuff. You know, they put the time and effort in, getting a bit of monetary support, let's say, you know, so like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of support from people who really want to give them that. I don't begrudge those people at all. Mainly just messing around myself, and I say it. But I do find that there's a lot of people that obviously go into making YouTube and Twitch to literally just to ask for money. It's just cash. That's all they're interested in. Yes, BFG, throw 5 cents at the monitor. That's perfectly fine. I think that is well within. Yeah, you do good stuff. You say we're bad connoisseurs. Hey, Alex. No, it's just I've never felt comfortable with the idea of saying to people who watch, like, oh yeah, just can you give me money? It just, I find it odd. I find it a strange thing to ask people that, especially people who are giving their time. What's this game about, Alex? It's oh it's damn it. Which one's it? Oh, the Ostro. I'm convinced I set this to be repaired. Alex, it's basically a turn-based giant stompy battle suits, I guess you could say, or mechs in this case, combat game. I got to sit in now. Wait, how long does that going to take to repair? 4 days. Oh, come on, Yang. Don't do me like this. Justin Shang has continued to win a string of victories in the arena and has proclaimed his efforts in the name of the Capellan Confederation. Of note was a grudge match between Justin Shang and Billy Wolfson. Wolfson had previously vowed to kill Shang to avenge his killing of Peter Armstrong during a match. Shang piloted his custom Centurion, the Yenlo Wang, while Wolfson piloted a rifleman. Shang was nearly defeated when his AC-20 became jammed, but he managed to down the rifleman by exploiting its weak rear armor with a physical attack, causing a fusion engine explosion that utterly destroyed Wolfson's mech, killing Wolfson in the process. In somewhat related news, legendary Solaris champion Grade Noten was found murdered in his office on the planet Solaris 7. Authorities have few leads as to who may have committed the crime. Some sources say that Noten owed a substantial amount of money after he bet heavily on Wolfson to defeat a Futeng mech back in February. Rumours persist that the February match was a fix for Wolfson to win, and that Futeng himself was supposed to be piloting the mech, but instead it had been piloted by Justin Shang. Authorities say there's no evidence of max fishing, and these types of conspiracies and rumours are associated with any sporting event. This has been the CNB Made Broadcast. Also, okay, when you get a chance, shoot him over, I'll get a parcel off to you on the phone. Also, you got your keys for your new place. Trying to get everything sorted and installed on this just the Jubilee weekend. Oh, that's great news. That's really good to hear. ETG Alvatar, hello, how you doing? Hope you had a good week so far. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Right. Battle again. I want 3 bits of salvage, please. That bastard Jubilee. Yeah, but you could say that about the X-Men character. She was a shit character. She became a vampire at one point in the comics. I was like, where the fuck are we going with this story? Yeah, she was a waste of ink. What's your mutant power? I can create fireworks. Oh, slowly backs away. I can't remember. Was she just created for the 90s cartoon? Hey, cool. How you doing? Brains on autopilot. Oh, hey there, Mr. Tracy. Is it that Brains? Is he okay? I know things went down for him after Thunderbirds ended. He became a mean drunk. It was a safe power for Rogue to steal. Yeah, it's like
Command interface initiated.
Rogue, you'll do it better. Plus, you can fly. Steal Jubilee's fireworks power so we can save money on the 4th of July celebrations.
Ain't this place scenic?
Whittle weedle weeb, whittle weedle weeb, whittle weedle weeb.
Moving out.
Weeble.
I'm there.
I am there.
I'm
Oh, don't worry, I'll get there. When I get there, I'm gonna fuck my sister. Cannibal Penguin, hey, how you doing? It says, oh, this is a big one. Hey, Rocket Chat, I've had to miss most Fridays lately. It's just my busy time in the end. We're still looking for a new third shift person. I did hear a little about the cat. Hope everything's going well with her. Oh, thank you. Yes, things are improved for her since. I hope the bro's getting along okay. Back to work. Have a good stream. Yeah, you have a good day, Cannibal Penguin. Have a good weekend. Okay. Good to hear from you, man. Right. Let's get some mechs in trees. Jubilee, the one character you didn't want near a petrol station. Those fireworks are well. Yes, you could control them either, could you? That was the problem.
Sensor lock.
It's a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Heads up, Commander.
Ah,
Hostile contacts
no. No, 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 no.
It's good to go.
Oh, good to go, Commander. Let me at him, Commander.
Let's move.
I will move my hunch. I'm gonna move my hunchback over here. He's gonna cover the flank. Oh, they're firing at me.
Hey, up.
Why does it sound like it's an English guy going, "Hey, up"? But it's obviously not. It's a bit confusing. Then again, I don't have the headphones over my ears. I've got them sort of around my neck, so I kind of hear bits.
Right here. Target marked.
Target locked, Commander. With a little weeby weeb. With a little weeby weeb. I'm gonna deal with two fucking lances. Ow, 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 ow. A straight shot can get fucked. What's this? If you make fun of that voice, we'll have to send Papa Robutio after you. No, not Robutio. Oh, that's gonna be a fucking banther. Do do do. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I may as well find out what all these little fucking dickheads are. Come on, let's take the heavy mech out for a stroll. So we've got Shadowhawk, a Dervish as well, and a Locust 1 Delta. Okay, a PPC equipped Locust. Okay, it's unexpected. No, I don't want to shoot the Locust. I want to shoot him. I want to shoot him. I want to shoot his face off.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Wait, this is a Scout Lance. In what fucking century does this enemy count as a Scout
Waiting
Lance?
for orders. Consider it done.
Yeah, what's that bugger over there? Yeah. Oh god, it's a bit of a fucking long shot. Oh, okay. His AC-20's got a good chance of hitting the Shadowhawk for reasons only known to the game, but
Got it.
okay, yeah, all right. I'll blow his right arm off. I'll take it.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Target's taking a hit for 12 weeks. The excellence and spawn entertainment. Do. What's this? So it's the next playthrough of Draconis unit with Burt Kwok call sign Kato. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. What's it when everything's going on going, Kato, no. It's just shouting like that. That's it. No, dude, don't Kato. There he is. Really? Papa Rabutio. Well, I mean, the Shadowhawk's there, right? Oh, wow. He missed with all three lasers, you massive fucking gonad.
That didn't hit.
That didn't hit? Yeah, well, yeah, it didn't hit because you're useless. No, don't shoot the Ostrock. It has surprisingly thin armor. Master 156. What would Kerensky do? Fuck off to the periphery, send his modified descendants to invade the inner sphere. Indeed, he would, wouldn't he? He would. He's that much of an asshole. Oh no, I haven't got split fire on him yet.
Locked on.
I want to meet Papa Rabutio. I want to
Inflicted
meet
some
Papa
heavy damage.
Rabutio. I want to meet Papa Rabutio. Dee 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 dee, Papa Rabutio. No, don't do that. It's not nice. Ow. I swear that I think they do. I think they also spin around. I think their chairs, BFG, spin around really fast inside the cockpit before they press the fire button. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, can we fuck off shooting the Ostrot now,
Hey,
please?
I'm losing armor over here.
Oh, I'm losing arm of it. You got a stray shot, you massive prick. You weren't even the intended target.
Minimal damage on that hit.
It's sports entertainment. Sorry, every time now. He just sounds like Magic Matt Maynard to me now. He's not even close, but it just sounds like Magic Matt Maynard. That's what this should all be. They should rename the pilots after the fucking Jericho Appreciation Society. BFG Taurian troops, as we all know, domestic animals are fond of loud noises. And they just close their eyes because they're scared. Spooking themselves with the noise.
Engaging target.
Ah, I regret my decision with the shots. 2 large lasers. Is that a crab?
Orders.
Orders. Yeah. Push it. Give me orders, yeah.
Firing on target.
Oh, come on. Apparently I just perfectly sheared off his right torso. I was hoping for a CT hit with the AC-20. Ow. Ow, ow,
Okay. That hurt.
ow.
Ready to rock.
Fuck. Me. Do 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 do. Fucking, I don't know. So is one of the LRMs like, I don't know, better than the other? I don't get it. Okay.
Firing.
Alright, well, one dead.
Tango is
I sense a save scum coming. I'm starting to feel that way as well, ETG. My only hope is that the other Lance over here get... I mean, it looks like a couple of them are hitched on this, like, ridgeline, and so hopefully it'll take them a little bit longer to get over to me. I've just got to deal with El Fucko over here. Hopefully just volume of fire will... something will hit him in the CT and, you know, do some decent damage, but... that was wishing for too much. It's only going to take like one good hit from the Hunchback to drop the Locust. So I need to focus fire on the Firestarter, kill that. Then have everybody basically dump shots. Probably onto the Locust next. Because I think that's more of a threat just because of that PPC. Especially if he keeps getting hits like that. And then... get the Dervish. Ow. I mean, at this rate, it may just be better to just get into hand-to-hand combat range. Oh, that's a wasp, okay. Alright, no man. Oh, right, well, they get first turn again, so, you know, of course the... Firestarter gets to have a second turn, because yeah, it'd be unfair otherwise, right? Oh god, it'd just be better to sense lock him now, just to reduce his evasion, since those large lasers aren't going to hit feck all. Ow, ow, ow! What the fuck? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, there's the save scum. There it is. Restart. It's not gonna save scum, I'm just gonna restart. I see if we get a better roll. Is that dervish whirling? If it is, tell it to stop. That's racist. Yeah, I'm on game. There we go. Do 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 do. We don't have any intelligence, but I thought no, of course we don't.
Command interface initiated.
Wow. Look at this place. It's really,
Let's see. So,
green.
do you think the reinforcements are going to turn up this side?
I'm rolling.
So if we head over here first, maybe we can just kind of counter the reinforcement lance and then fight the standard one. Because they're going to move forward regardless, aren't they? So.
Heads up, Commander.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Hostile
All right.
contacts inbound.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Okay, so they've got a medium. Alright, so this time it's generated a cicada. Yeah, I don't want to go shooting.
Engaging physical attack.
Especially if I can punch his leg off, okay. Only 40 minutes until you're done marking out. A Gwyffin, that's not as bad. And a crab, okay.
Commander. Heading out.
Right, let's get him up here. CT shot. There we go, both legs destroyed. So we got rid of one of the reinforcements already. And it's generated one less enemy mech. Alright, it's a crab, it still hurts. It's got lots of lasers. And of course the first thing it's going to do is... I went internal already? What the fuck, game? Seriously? They've gone into the arm? Wow, you bastards.
Ready to rock.
I mean, the crab's the most dangerous.
Fun time. What's up, Commander?
What's up, Commander?
Position confirmed.
I can throw a PPC in your face. 'Cause I'm a wizard! Yeah.
Target acquired.
Okay, yeah, got internal on the quab. That's good. There we go. Picking on the slow guy at the back of the group, are you? Yeah, fuckers.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Reporting. Minimal damage. Reporting. Getting rained on. Yeah, reporting. Yeah, shit's getting real. Fuck off, insect. Seriously.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Oh, we'll stand here. In the tree. Don't worry, that one tree will count. So going to aim for the head, which I won't hit. And apparently, I got a head hit with the large laser.
Critical damage detected.
I'll take it. Ow.
Receiving
Let's
you.
get the bloody hunchback on. Hungry hunchbacks.
Consider it done.
Get up the hill. I say get up the hill. Don't saunter over to that fucking thing.
Firing.
Alright, I mean, you blew the right source off the crab, which is good, yeah. It's injury resisted, yeah.
Report.
It's not
Critical
bad, yeah.
hit.
It's pretty decent. What do you mean enemy turn? Didn't say there were any enemies on that fucking list to activate. Fucking
What are
double
your orders,
standards.
Copy that, Commander.
Copy that, Commander. Can do, Commander.
10-4.
I'll be your Huckleberry, Commander. The way the crab died. Like, oh, I can feel it. Oh, it's just face first into the mud. It's overtaking me. Dead.
Something I can do.
Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee dee. I fucking hate Jericho's theme. It's terrible. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Shitty theme right here. Oh, he's gonna punch my fucking Ostrot, isn't he? Ah, you missed, you fucking brown-headed cock end, you fuck. You fucked up, didn't you, mate? Oh, yeah, now I'm gonna swing back, motherfucker.
Physical attack.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't know what I hit, but I exposed the armor on it. Yeah. Stop firing at the dervish. Ah!
Damage minimal.
What a hit. What a hit. Oh, I punched into his CT because I'm a wizard.
Roger that, Commander.
Imagine if the JAS actually worked for Comsto. It would explain all the white on Sunday in the wizard comments. It was. Pay your phone bill, because we're wizards.
Firing.
You know, that's what I don't like about you, Trigger, is that I tell you to shoot the CT, the biggest part of the mech. What do? Miss.
They've blown past my armor.
It blew past my armor. Ah, it hurt.
Good to go.
Well, good to go, though. Go, though,
On
with the
my way.
YOLO.
Yeah.
Clang. Almighty God, clang. They got his fucking medium laser's got some range on it.
Yeah. Moving out.
Yeah, walk backwards and rotate. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah.
Firing a full salvo.
Yeah, I just needed him dead. I really needed him to die. So
I hope we can salvage that.
ow. Ah, I fucking knew it was gonna blow the armor. I knew it.
Weapon
I
system
fucking
down.
knew it. I knew the game was gonna go like damaged internals. Gonna hit that now. I knew it was fucking gonna pick an arm and it was just gonna blow it off. It's gonna cost me more money. Son of a bitch. What the fuck is the accuracy on these guys? Holy shit.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal
Skipper.
damage.
You got it.
Oh, he's so warm, he's lighting up like a goddamn Christmas tree. Hey, Christmas tree!
Commander.
Medium laser SRM2, just gone. Some bitches. It's not like it's lost tech. It's just annoying. Locust just shrugs off like, you know, 50 missiles, walks forward. I do apparently run into the most elite pirates. This supposed to be Red Jack Ryan's crew on fucking steroids. Or hitting the fucking Brazilian marching powder or something. I don't know what the fuck these guys have been on, but bloody hell.
All weapons committed.
The most dedicated, most fucking ruthless, murderous pirates of the whole goddamn hemisphere is what I encounter around these parts. They're all fucking dead-eyed fucking murderers as well. Like, they don't miss.
Warning. Armor breached.
Oh, no, really. Armor breached in 3 different locations at this point. Not much left of the side torsos.
Ready for orders. Location confirmed.
I mean, Christ, Evan. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and your side torso. Bitch.
Target's taking a critical
Injury resisted. Oh god, it's a fucking Centurion. Oh no, that's an AC-10. Oh good, a heat sink's been destroyed. Brilliant. Fucking great.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Shut the fuck up, Trigger. Get in the fucking helo, you get fucking shot.
I'm on him.
Waiting for orders.
God damn it. Fucking...
I'm on the move.
Fucking... Some bitch. God damn. Shadowhawk that won't die.
Scored a critical hit.
Oh, of course, I don't get first turn. No, no, the big-ass Centurion's gonna go bang straight in, of course. Oh, CT. Probably. New title, Dick Ribbage the game.
I'm taking a beating.
Back you're the biggest pirates, but looks at it, yeah. Dick Rippage Ace Detective. Well, it's like fucking Ace Ventura. Dick Rippage edition. The name's Dick. Dick Rippage. Finally died, and it was down to an AC-5 explosion. Basically, the mech is a late mech. There's nothing left of it. Hardcore, you are the worst hunchback pilot. If it wasn't for the fact that I gave you an AC-20 with an actual fucking accuracy buff, you would be literal fucking mech Hitler at this point. Walk down the hill. I mean, look, the trebuchet could do it. It's not difficult. It's not some fucking unknown technique handed down by Chinese fucking Wing Chun masters or something. Just walk down the effing hill, shoot the fucking mech with the AC-20. No, I'll do this massive circuitous route. Hold on, mate. Wait a minute. No, wait, no. You know, yeah, you're just gonna go around. You're gonna cost me money. Oh, good, an LRM ammo explosion. That means he's injured. Great. Thanks, Hardcore. You know what?
Yeah. What can I do?
I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna hate fuck you when we get back to the dropship, Hardcore. I don't care. I'm not gay, but that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking hate fuck you. That's what's gonna happen here, mate. You are a fucking idiot. How did you fucking missed? Now you missed with the AC-20. Now you're just doing it on purpose. Now you're just being a massive fucking spooge for no particular reason. Oh, we're gonna overheat with these weapons. Great. No, drop it. Okay, right.
Engaging target.
Of course, it's gonna hit the shield arm because he's turned.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Critical damage detected. Yeah, oh yeah. It really feels like it's gonna. Yeah, it is Varak in the Hunchback. He's rolling 4s.
Copy that.
Come on. Finally.
Mission successful.
Right, fucking Hardcore. Out of your fucking gear. He's like, fucking bend over. You're getting it dry, motherfucker. Jesus. the whole side torso, medium laser, ammo, LRM, the whole fucking shebang is gone there. So, well, I'll take the quantity 2 Centurion pods so I could sell the frigger. Oh wait, I don't even know if I've got one in storage. I may or may not have one in storage. Oh well, yeah, we'll take the 2-part medium laser. We're gonna have to replace that, aren't we? Very kindly gave me all of the mech parts anyway. Send out Puto Hombre to hardcore scores. That is pretty fucking good idea. I'll dial him up now. Dial an hombre. Poor Corey's only following Darius's orders. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Darius's orders got him fucking ass fucked. And here's Yang. Yang, the font of fucking common sense here. Here he is. Well, we're going to need to do some mech repairs, folks. We're going to have to do some mech repairs. I haven't got a CN9A, so that goes into the storage. But we do have a Cicada 2A, so sell that bugger. And we don't have a Shadowhawk 2D, so that's going into the collection. Oh, are they building up experience, Darius? Are they building up experience? Why didn't you fucking say so? I haven't been leveling up any of my pilots. I'm so glad that you're here to inform me of such. You know, Darius, if you have an accident with a fucking blender, your hand inside said blender, I mean, I'd be very unfortunate to hear about that. Fuck's sake. Right, so I've lost an LRM-10, so luckily I've got 13 of them knocking about. Ammo, LRM ammo, slap that in there. We need a medium laser. Look, we've got this one for slightly better crits. So we need SRM2, which we do have a ++, so we'll stick that in there. And obviously we need our SRM2 ammo. SRM ammo. Obviously set the repairs. Oh, what a saving at 134,000 to get that fucking... This thing. Oh yeah, I got to refit because I lost a heatsink, didn't I? Oh, leg-mounted heatsink got destroyed. Equipment. Oh, I could put a double in there. Oh, what are you doing, game? Oh, I have to click repair before... Oh, right, I'm sorry, Yang. Sorry, you've got your fucking ancient ways of doing it, haven't you? Logged and loaded. Shut the fuck up, Yang. Ship upgrades. Hey, Adam Grayson, how you doing? We haven't been given... What's your fucking name again? I don't know. I haven't given her any work. Pay her. I don't actually give her anything to do on the ship. Repair scaffolds could be the way to go. Yeah. Extra tech points.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
There we go. You get working on that. Oh yeah, better level up them mech warriors. Haven't been doing that at all apparently. He's got gunnery 7. There's no excuse for his terrible piloting here. Plus 20% to his max sprint on the other hand, that will be useful.
Aye, aye.
Obviously King Wolf is at a wedding, so don't worry about that. +1 health, +1 indirect fire, or -1 indirect fire penalty.
Confirm.
Feels like you're getting a +1 indirect fire penalty with how bad they are. Well, what, let's just say like 18 days plus Squire's out of action for 23 days. I mean, this is going to necessitate a jump to another system. Who watches American news? I mean, no, we don't really watch American news. You talk about Fox, that kind of thing, or... Velhas has all the things you could need. Willkommen to Velhas. Let's go to Velhas. Let's go to Velhas. We like to Velhas. We like to Velhas. We like to Velhas. We like to Velhas. Squire hops off his bed. It's a miracle. I'm good as new thanks to a little known natural remedy. What the fuck? Well, no, oh no, he's fucking mainlining bare gallbladder. Squire has recovered from an injury and he's gained the following switch. What the fuck? It's baking soda. Oh, Squire, you massive gump. Head out to the Pentagon Worlds. I'm sure the pilots will learn or die. Oh, that's sad. There's been another mass shooting. Fucking hell. As each time I watch your Battletech stream, CR, I'm left with the impression that your pilots all should have maxed guts. Anything else is gravy. The Argo, it be coming. Those battle mechs be running. Looks
like we've arrived, Commander.
Thanks, Sumera. We have arrived. We like to party. We like to party. Oh yeah, I've still got to wait for the Ostrock to get fixed up. I'm starting to feel that the Ostrock shouldn't be at the front of the line. For a heavy, it's definitely in this game lacking. Happy little accidents. Oh god, oh sell them. Look. Every time I've taken the triple F burger thing, it always goes horribly wrong. Someone ends up with food poisoning, or their dick rots off, or Venga flu diagnosed. Hey, Babshlum. If you've seen that too often, it may end up playing in armor vehicles. Yes! Imagine doing a heli assault onto a VC position with fucking Venga bus playing. Yeah, let's go, guys. It's just fucking lighting a location up with a load of fucking M60 fire with that blaring in the background. That would be amazing. It's just that the Venga bus is coming. Oh, mercy. Oh, good. It's the local pirate organization made up of grizzled, dead-eye veterans. Last time someone did that, you go first ever copyright strike. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing it on the Friday stream, but I mean, on a future Tuesday, if all the helicopters start playing the Venga bus, I won't complain. Imagine when Animal Mother's flying over, it's like, oh, the chopper's coming in. How can you tell? Off the distance, it's slowly getting louder. Okay, the description on the bottom left for a second, I read that as a wanted car criminal. Now that'd be an interesting context. They fucking what? They stole my Fiat? Hire me a mercenary unit immediately. These motherfuckers are gonna suffer. The war criminal, sorry, the car criminal we're hunting. It's also in an Ostrock. So I'll know that its armor is paper thin. Is paper thin. Do not worry, this armor on this mech is wafer thin. I think you're very much like this. Griff used to love Boney M in the vehicle, so I've got no idea how many times I've heard Rasputin or Daddy Cool. If I could figure out how to add songs to the jukebox, I would have done it already. Oh, man.
Copy that, Commander.
It's an accident waiting to happen for one of Coffee's streams, though, isn't it? One of us just goes, oh, I'm just going to stick on such and such. No! Coffee's Twitch channel just gets struck.
Position confirmed.
Acknowledged.
Do 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 do. Oh God. Right, so the supporting pirates are apparently starting over here while he's over in this bit. I just like how the assassination target is always very happy to just kind of stand and wait. He's like,
There.
I don't fancy moving away that far. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. If that's okay with you guys. Well, I'll wait for you to turn up, and then, you know, you can help me in the fight, yeah?
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Speed
Piece of
limit.
moist, delicious chocolate cake.
You got it.
You had guys in Escape from Tarkov shelling you with James Brown while you snuck up. I think I have to run around the low ground.
Location confirmed.
Location confirmed.
I'm rolling.
I'm rolling.
Okay, here we go.
Piloting check fail fall.
No problem.
No problem. Hey Tony. No problem.
Heading out.
Right, well, we can use roundup to get visual. I know I said keep in the back, but at the moment it looks like the supporting pirate forces aren't quite here yet. We'll open up with a grande taco in the form of a alpha strike there, just to get the ball rolling.
Ready for orders.
Sprint the hunchback round.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And get the old Tigger trigger
Affirmative, Commander.
onto the hill so he can fire his LRMs onto the enemy target.
Engaging target.
Good to go.
What's this? Wish granted. Check your DMs after this. Oh no.
Taking the shot.
As what's this? A decent spread of armor has been removed. Naturally, I assume he's going to return fire. Didn't take as much armor off as I thought he was going to.
Warning.
But okay.
Armor low.
Upshot is that his 720, 720. Okay. He lost a chunk of armor, but not as much as I would have liked.
On my way.
But hopefully the AC-20 will help with that. We'll precision strike it. We'll just try and get the sides also for now, which we shot the leg, of course. It's like Karate Kid or some shit. Sweep the leg! Okay, the supporting pirates have finally arrived, so this is now going to start getting into desperation territory. Aha, we've punched a hole into the armor. Oh. Okay, side torso is open.
Ready to rock.
I told you, ready to rock.
Just, well, since we get a turn of fire on the lasers on the alarms, may as well. A large laser in the side torso.
You like that?
He's unsettled.
Orders. Moving out.
Get the dervish around there. Yeah, get him firing as well. Other large laser crit as well.
Nice.
Stressed. Target is stressed. Well, both his large lasers crit, the accuracy goes down, which is good. Rolls back round to me. So, one side's also ready to pop. Just back up a little. And basically fire whatever we can, which apparently is still everything, so that's fine. Get missed with the large, which is annoying. And only hit armor. Okay. Panicked enemy is acceptable for the most part, but still, only hitting armor with all those. Hey, come on, game. I mean, yeah, all right. Granted, we've now guaranteed a point where wherever I hit on the enemy is going to be internal, but I mean, unless it stupidly hits the other leg, but right. Okay, right's also gone.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. Oh, it just vanishes. Extract is over here, but I suppose if we can find out what the enemy are, might be a chance for more salvage.
You got it.
Squeenix Hawk, it's not too bad. It's also one of Yobbo's favourite mechs.
Affirmative.
A Stanger.
Receiving you.
Is it bollocks? Oh, I've heard from reliable sources. It's one of your favourite mechs, Yobbo. You love the Phoenix Hawk. You've got one tattooed on your inner thigh. By the way, if you watch Stranger Things, but you have an intense dislike for Kate Bush music, Stranger Things Season 4 might drive you a bit mad.
I got you.
There's a fair amount of running up that hill in there. That's all I'm saying.
That is something good.
Guillotine? Oh, mercy. Ow, fuck.
My internals are taking a beating.
My turn, taking a beating. Yeah, it's like fucking redneck he just suddenly became. Especially didn't shout, my briskets are burning.
Engaging target.
Oof, wow. The way he rocked backwards, he got hit in the head. Nice. I may have made a mistake with the trebuchet. I've definitely made a mistake with the trebuchet.
Internal structure damaged.
Yeah, I know. Alright, yeah, you don't have to scream about it every single time.
Yeah? What can I do you for? No problem.
No problem. No, babushka. No, babushka, babushka. No.
Acknowledge.
Just running up that hill. There's
Report critical hit.
I think it's played so far out of the 7 episodes that are available. I think you hear the track, I don't know, 10, 15 times?
Light damage, Commander. Right here.
Nope, I'll target you.
Roger that.
It is plot relevant, yes, but I mean you do hear it a lot. So if you weren't a fan of Kate Bush, that might detract from the overall experience of the series. Personally, I don't mind the track because stuff that sounds like ridiculously 80s is just fun for me. I do like that.
Confirm. I'm there.
Fire. Hello, Mr. Guillotine. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Wow. Oh, my God. That was a lot of his arm.
I'm under heavy
Oh, my
fire.
God. Oh. There was a lot of his, whoa. Wow. Do. Fucking hell. Like, oh, come on, game. Seriously? Oh, thank fuck that he's gone.
Good to go.
Yeah, get him into the tree. I'm not backing down from the fight. I mean, this guillotine wants to get up close with a hunchback. I mean, it can, but, I mean... We're gonna... Oh, that's it! We've won, boys! We got the searchlight.
Moving out.
Send forth the face tanger. He may not hit with a big gun, but he will face tank. He will indeed.
Here you go, Moron.
Alright, well, we blew off an arm.
Oh, nice hit on that one. Nice hit.
Just gonna get shot in the back with a stanger. It went internal. I was actually expecting it to crit the AC-20 with that shot, to be honest.
Waiting for orders.
I was waiting for that.
Aye, aye.
Just for the game to go, you didn't say the magic word,
I'll make them dead.
Why would you shoot the leg, you massive gimp? For God's sakes.
Mech destroyed.
Apparently I've got enough movement to run up and punch the stinger, okay. Well, I'm overheating anyway, so...
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
This is the point where the pirate would actually go, you know what, I can outrun them. Fuck this, I'm off. But no, the stinger pilot's gonna stick around.
Something I can do. Piece of cake. Firing full complement on it.
There we go. Bum 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 bum
Mission
bum bum
successful.
bum bum bum. Oh fuck it! I actually looked around because back in the day where there was, it was like anime music videos had first started out, and there was loads of them for like DBZ and shit like that. And I remember one having Linkin Park's "By Myself" as one of them. Just curious, like morbid curiosity, like, does that thing still exist, or did like the super, you know, the super sort of common thing with YouTube now with just whacking everybody with copyright strikes? But no, it's still around, and in fact, people remake it and call it the legendary anime music video. If you just search "Trunks by Myself" in YouTube, you will find it. It's naff. It's really, it literally just, it recycles the same little clips from one Dragon Ball Z movie again and again and again. And it, for some reason, I don't own a Stinger 3G. Okay, well, goes to the storage. I do own a Phoenix something else. We'll sell that. But yeah, it's like, for some reason, that thing is still there, and people call it the legendary. You know, it's not legendary at all. What are you going on about? What is wrong with you people? Zhiliang. Tainted atmosphere. Mmm. Sounds delicious. Apparently the first Federated Sons armoured cavalry are knocking about that place. Well, let's go take a look.
Course plotted.
They've used all the Dragon Ball Z footage there is. Dragon Ball Z only has 30 seconds of footage, yeah.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Farah. I knew your name. Talk to you later, Doc. Bye.
Don't be a stranger, Commander.
I won't be a stranger while you just live down here on your own like some kind of weird little troll. 1.4 million. Few couches, table, yeah, morale.
Take a bit, but we'll get it done.
I mean, technically, shouldn't the time for King Wolf to return increase the further away I get from the initial point that he departed for that wedding? It's like, oh god, they jumped like 5 systems away. God, for fuck's sake, it's costing me a fortune to get back to the dropship. Just been living on fucking jump ships for the last 3 or 4 months. Because they used all the plot and drag. Look, the plot in Dragon Ball was just Journey to the West anyway. I mean, it was like Goku was just an analog for Monkey. With Bulma was Tripitaka, and you had like they had Sandy and Pigsy and all that. Oh, first Prince Hansadavian of the Federated Suns made a public statement that a high-level Lyran Commonwealth envoy was travelling to the Federated Suns aboard the luxury dropship Silver Eagle. While en route to New Alvon, the Silver Eagle came under attack by the Draconis Combine and the planet Styx. Thanks to the fortuitous arrival of a mercenary company, the Kellhounds, all aboard the Silver Eagle were saved. He thanked the Kellhounds for helping to rescue the Silver Eagle from Curitan forces and honoured the sacrifice of those who gave their lives. He gave special recognition to Patrick Kell, co-founder of the Hounds, and brother to Morgan. Patrick received a mortal wound while engaging the Kurita Genyosha mechs in his Victor, buying time for the Kellhounds and others to make their escape. In response to evidence of their involvement in the Silver Eagle incident, the Draconis Combine released a statement admitting that they had conducted a raid on the planet in retaliation of Lyran raids into Combine territory. They stated neither the Silver Eagle or civilians were targets of the raid. If any high-level Lyran Commonwealth envoy was present, it was a mere coincidence. A confrontation then between Justin Shang and Philip Caput at the Champions High Society Club Valhalla led to Caput challenging Shang to a duel, which he accepted. The duel would also determine who would bear the title of Grand Champion. For weeks, the match has been hyped by the media, which culminated in both gladiators meeting for a heated confrontation on the pre-fight talk show, Pre-Game Palaver. During the show, Caput declared that he was going to kill Shang, and had a surprise or two waiting for him. And surprises there were. The match kicked off on the 26th of May with great fanfare, and all those present were shocked when Shang appeared piloting the rifleman named Legend Killer. It's unknown how he appropriated the mech, and some say that it was willed to him by Noten, but it seems unlikely. In any event, Shang went on to pilot the rifleman mech against Caput, who was also piloting a rifleman. During the match, Caput led Shang to a tunnel with steep crevasses where 2 of his Capella Mafia colleagues were waiting in ambush in a Firestarter and Urban mech. Shang was able to dispatch the 2 lights and continued down the tunnel in pursuit of Caput. He then ambushed Shang again from the rear. However, Shang had wisely marched his mech backwards down the tunnel, and thus Caput's attack landed on strong frontal armour. Shang then executed an alpha strike on Caput's machine, hitting the cockpit in the initial volley and knocking him unconscious. Shang then finished him off with an autocannon shell through the cockpit, killing Caput and becoming Grand Champion in the process. Since his victory, Justin Shang hasn't been seen or heard from. Presumably, he has gone into seclusion. This has been the CMB June broadcast. What's this? Exactly, he got to end and thought, shit, what do I do next? Then just went, Space Monkeys! Yeah, he definitely was inspired by the Journey to the West story. And Z was off the fucking wall. It was fun, though. I mean, for what it wasn't like the deepest thing in the world, but there was definitely some fun to be had, at least. Do I buy 2 parts of a longbow for 1.8 million? Yes. Yes, we do. Who am I? I am Keith Lee. Oh, the frying pan and into the fire. The path of battle has appeared, and I am Lee. I am Lee. Let's see. Oh, we've got a good old escort mission. That'd be a good way of making some money, wouldn't it? Oh, it's against local pirates, so that's good. Free Worlds League can be happy. I can just escort some stuff, get everyone some XP, make some money back. It's my time, my shine. Ready to attack on the one sign. Limitless. Get up. Keith Lee's a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, cool, because all of his theme tunes have a quote from Dragon Ball in there, or Dragon Ball Z. dee 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 dee. Ultimately, regardless of what, like, Dragon Ball Z was wacky as fuck, but Dragon Ball GT was shit. It was written by people who didn't know, who somehow didn't know how to just capture the weird and wacky world of that thing. And then he came back, like, a couple of years back and made Super, and it was just back to being wacky as shit. I think that's all everyone really wanted from Dragon Ball, wasn't it? So I have to destroy pirate forces at the rally point, but it's okay. The rally point is over all of these mountains, fucking miles away. Ah, jeez, okay. Best get your best sprinting boots on, boys.
Lifting off.
Well, except for Squire, who's got a jump capable mech, but...
On my way.
On my way.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Be there in
All you wanted from Dragon Ball was it for it to end. I like it. I like it. That's a good one.
piece of cake.
I just liked how ridiculous it got. It's like it started off with this concept of like power levels. It's like, oh, okay, right. It was a way for readers to kind of understand that the level of threats, the higher the power level, the baddie, the bigger the challenge it's going to be for the heroes. And then past a certain point, power level just went out the window. He didn't even bother with it past a certain point. It's just like, his hair's golden now. He does it like, we're not even tracking power levels at this point. It's so far off the fucking rails. And then there'd just be villains that just got more and more ridiculously super powerful, and you're like, wait a minute. It was like, wait, so this guy's even stronger than the last strong villain they fought? And then you just had like characters who would be who could, like, literally, before any of the Super Saiyan shit kicked into the show, you had things where there were characters who could literally blow up planets. I mean, like, Vegeta, when he first turns up, he just casually nukes a world. And he's not even, like, in his final form at that point. Fucker is he's just the introductory villain. It's like, where'd you go from there? When you have a character that can literally bore an energy ball from his finger into a core of a planet and destroy it. Can't every bad guy just do that past a certain point? They're just like, I don't want to fight the heroes, I'll just blow up the planet. Fuck it. And if the premise is supposed to be, well, they want the Dragon Balls, it's like, well, the Dragon Balls will probably survive the explosion. They're magical, right? So, I mean, it just blows up the planet, kills everyone on it. It's not a problem.
Waiting for orders. No problem.
You got all the, like, crazy names for all the attacks as well. Final Flash, Big Bang Attack. Obviously Kamehamehas and all that shit, yeah. Dodon Ray, Wolfang Fist, Spirit Ball Attack, Rickoom Eraser Gun. Double Sunday. Bollocky Fuck, yeah. What's this called? I may or may not have in every episode of Dragon Ball Z GT and all the OVAs in a folder on a hard drive somewhere. I'm currently not entirely sure. Wipe the GT stuff. No, nobody needs to see Dragon Ball GT. No one needs to see Super Saiyan 4. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 should not have existed. Having them look like black-haired monkey people, it was just somehow was regressive. I don't know how they did it, but they found a way. I'll take it. Ouch! Stabbed yourself with a stitch ripper. What the fuck? Why do you have a stitch ripper? What the fuck? Elbow, careful. You won't be able to like and subscribe if your stitch ripping thing has been damaged. And how will you be able to send all of that Patreon monies? And other such bonuses? You've got to think, man. I bet you when the APCs spawn, collectively they would have been able to kill a locust and a wasp without any effort, really.
Consider it done.
Affirmative, Commander.
Let's see. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, J-27 transport. Okay, that wouldn't have been a fighter, but that's what? That's a heavy... Oh, excuse me, that's a heavy-wheeled APC. Okay, twin machine guns, maybe not. Quad machine guns. Alright, okay, alright, fair enough. It's actually spawned APCs and a vehicle that realistically, okay, wouldn't have been able to fight 2 mechs. That's fine. Somehow even the J-27 transport has a machine gun? I don't ever really remember the ammo trucks ever coming with machine gun. I thought it would be the worst thing you would want to have on an ammo truck is a machine gun, because the last thing you want is people returning fire at you.
I got you.
Turns out you weren't the only nerd in a battalion full of Scousers, Manx and Cumbrians. Look, it's like Tech War, Colch. Everybody's going to learn about Dragon Ball Z at some time or another, okay? Dragon Ball Z is that if Dragon Ball Z is the quintessential like, you know, anime fighting one, right? Which is the quintessential harem anime? Like which one of those is the everybody's seen it, you know? Because the first one of those I saw was Tenchi Muo, but I don't think that is most people's introduction to the harem anime genre, to be honest. Really? You say yours is Tenchi as well, did you? Oh, maybe it is, maybe it is. Maybe it was. Obviously, the quintessential, the introductory, or the one that's probably counted, that everyone knows about, even if they haven't seen it. High School DxD? I mean, maybe for some generations it would be. That like, High School DxD is as close to pornography as you can fucking get without it being pornography. Dragon Ball's usually the intro anime for most people. Yeah. I think the first proper anime I watched was Crushers. Without realizing it was an anime, because I had a video of it. It was the Crusher Joe movie, and I've never been able to find it again since. I know it's floating around out there somewhere, but I can't find a rip of it or an upload anywhere. For a legitimate upload for purchase, for viewing of it anywhere. Ooh, save to that one. I know there was a series of the Crushers, but I've never actually seen the Crushers series, to be honest.
Consider it done.
3 Times 3 Eyes was another one I saw as well. Obviously, the original Ghost in the Shell movie. I have seen Urotsuki Doji and its sequel, and the 2 parts of the 3rd story that was allowed over here, because I know one of the parts was banned because it was considered to have child pornography in it, if I remember correctly. It was pretty bad. First one I ever saw was an adaptation of Thunderbirds called Thunderbirds 2086. What the fuck? I've never heard of Thunderbirds 2086. I don't think I could answer that, surprisingly. I don't know that many anime, so just go full nerd whatever you find. Should have had to get a Wesley Crusher poster. Oh, God. Oh, Wesley Crusher. Barely anyone has. Oh, I gotta look into that one. That sounds kind of hideous. And that isn't to say that the original, like, Thunderbirds was amazing or anything. It was certainly, like, for its time, it was fun. Couldn't go wrong with a bit of the old Chunderbirds when you were little. The best part about it was was obviously the bit where the Thunderbirds themselves got launched, wasn't it? Yeah.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And let's face it, we all know Thunderbird 2 was the
Copy that,
best.
Commander.
Mainly because it could deploy another vehicle. Thunderbird 2 itself was crap, but it could deploy a vehicle, so yeah, we'd always had that benefit to it.
10-4.
Then he obviously had the son that obviously wasn't loved as much as the others, because he was the one who just got, well, you're going to be on the space station. Oh, come on, Pop. No, you're living on the space station. Nobody likes you.
I copy.
Wow, not one of the 20 missiles would hit. Oh yeah, Rip Van, you're right. Yeah, the detail of the Jerry Anderson production was really good. Yeah, for the super marionation as they called it, it was very well put together for its time. Also, ETG, depending on your age, your anime intro could have been Sailor Moon, Escaflowne, Akira, Patlabor, New Dominion Tank Police, Macross, Ghost in the Shell, or Bubblegum Crisis.
Good job. Objective
Haven't seen Sailor Moon or Escaflowne, but I know of them. I've seen Akira, seen Patlabor, seen New Dominion Tank Police. I've kind of seen a bastardized version of Macross, but it was called Robotech, and it was a weird hodgepodge collection of episodes. And seen Ghost in the Shell and seen Bubblegum Crisis. The Space Station Kid was the puppet that Jerry Anderson fucking hated for some reason. Yeah, he must have done, right? Yeah, that one must have, like, reminded him of, like, a fucking ghost or something that he was saying, like, that one! Put that one on the space station.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, I would have thought, yeah, Colsett, he would have rotated his sons, you know, on and off the station, so one of them wasn't there going fucking mad.
Damage minimal.
Can I come home, Pop? No, he's staying up there. Come on, Mr. Tracy. Don't call me Dad, call me Mr. Tracy. Oh. Cat's Eye and Samurai Pizza Cats. Oh god, yeah. I remember when that Samurai Pizza Cats first came out, and I remember being embarrassed, which is impressive. You know, it's like feeling embarrassment for a cartoon when you're little is quite bad, because that shouldn't happen. But I did. I remember feeling like, oh, this is terrible. What? Who did this? Why did this? It was those kind of things.
I got him.
Yay! Nice shot with the AC-20. First one you saw was Akira, but that was because it got advertised on the back of an anime, Amiga magazine. Then when BBC Two aired and recorded it, yeah. Yeah, Samurai Jack. I mean, it's definitely anime inspired, isn't it?
I'm there.
You missed the fact that at one point the Sci-Fi Channel showed the full Macross saga over a course of a month. Yeah, didn't see it personally. I do remember it being on, but one of the reasons I remember we didn't watch it was because the bro was like, nah, I'm not watching it. Fuck that. Because
Fun time.
collectively in the house, Harmony Gold is persona non grata.
Eliminated.
Yeah, a few channels got the itch, didn't they? They all started like getting in anime. One I really liked was Armitage 3. And I'd seen the original version that had Kiefer Sutherland voicing one of the main characters. But that was an interesting sort of short story. I remember seeing that originally on the Sci-Fi Channel, when Sci-Fi UK, when they used to do animes in the late, quite late, like 1 or 2 in the morning. I remember Spriggan was a weird one as well. Oh, it was also a TV show. The Battletech TV was... Yeah, Battletech was... Battletech cartoon was great, and I wish the second season of it had been made. I would have loved to have seen them introduce Ghost Bear and a bunch of the other... bunch of the new mechs and stuff that they had planned.
Critical hit.
Commander. Heading out.
I can't remember with Ghost Bear. I think they were going to introduce the Kodiak was going to be one of them. That they were gonna. I think they were going to introduce the Direwolf. They were going to bring it. Basically, the plot of the second season was going to be that just after like fuckwit Malthus and his lot leave, the Ghost Bears, for whatever reason, turn up, and then they lay claim to Somerset, and part of the story was supposed to be Adam Steiner basically having to once again cede the world because he couldn't possibly defend it. So they retreat, and now they get more... There were supposed to be more characters added, they get more mechs, and they get reinforcements and stuff, and then it's supposed to be them fighting against Ghost Bear for a bit, and then him later on trying to track down what happens to the people of Somerset. Because remember, Malthus just apparently grabs everybody from the planet. Somehow. I don't know how he organised this. Can you imagine that? He somehow goes to, like, Van der Van Chistu. It's just like, I have this plan. Yeah, okay, what is it, Nikolai? I want to abduct everybody on the planet Somerset. Sorry, what? So, can you run that by me again? I wish to abduct everybody from the planet of Somerset. Any particular reason for this, Nick? I have a petty vengeance against Adam Steiner. Alright, yeah, yeah, I'll assign important dropship resources and fuel and the rest of it to you for that. Yeah, that sounds like a real good idea. Okay. Oh, Cyber City 080808, yeah, because it rhymed like 08088, yeah. I remember that being advertised. Don't think I've actually seen it, though. You can understand how he did it. He demonstrated his strong organizational skills. It's just, yeah, it didn't make sense. Honestly, I don't think any clanner would get to the point of pettiness where it would be like, well, you said the planet, but you didn't say anything about the people, so I'm gonna steal everybody from the world. Like, to be going, what the fuck is wrong with you? You petty little fucking weird little bastard. You weird petty little man. Well, I don't like Adam Steiner. That just makes sense. It was like so fucking random a story beat. And that's how it ended as well. Well, it ended with that, and also the bit with the where you could see the Ghost Bear dropships coming down.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Let's be honest, stealing an entire planet is about on par for silly Battletech. It's just, it's so comically like bad. It's just this idea like the planet is. I can understand the planet is one thing for clanners. It's like there's the prestige. They capture a world. They capture it for their clan. Then they can exploit the resources and the such, which makes perfect sense. But the idea of him just literally stealing an entire planet's population somehow. I mean, unless they're suggesting that Somerset was extremely, like, sparsely populated, like there was a few hundred people on the whole planet, but it seems highly unlikely that that was the case. And that just doesn't make sense. Yes, enhanced imaging implants do cause side effects. That was the other thing with the cartoon. It made it look like every clanner was wandering around with the enhanced imaging implants, but obviously those things make you go fucking mad. And they weren't that common in a lot of clanners. Huge bonuses, because obviously the clans need more bonuses, obviously. They can't fight without their numerous crutches, you know, double heat sinks, extended range weaponry that does more damage with better heat dissipation, with mechs that can swap out parts for different combat situations, while also having elite level pilots basically across the board, on top of having warships, and then also attacking at random. Remember, because the clans are all about honor. That's why when they turned up in the Inner Sphere, the first thing they did was they just attacked at random. They didn't announce like, "Hello, Inner Sphere, we are going to invade and return the Inner Sphere back to the glory days of the League." No, they just went fucking, get in there. Bit of such. Sana says Somerset had a population of 238 million. That's a lot of dropships. That's a lot of dropships that he would have had to have acquired, wouldn't it? He would have been working day and fucking night trying to get that put together. Where would they go? Where would he take them? Would they go back to clan space? That seems like a lot of that's a lot of people to suddenly dump back in Jade Falcon territory, isn't it? Yeah, hi. Just popping in. I've brought all of these people with me. Is that okay? No, Mal. It's not. It's a terrible thing that you've done. You've brought millions of people who all need to be fed. And they need to be clothed. and they need to be educated, and they need to be basically brought up to speed. You've brought them all here because you're a dickhead. Pack them like cattle and you can narrow it down. He'd have to bring fucking like mammoth-class dropships or something to get everybody in that. Well, that's the thing though, Ripban. In the cartoon, it says it specifically says, "Oh yeah, you said you wanted the world. You didn't say anything about the people." So it's like, all right. So I guess maybe he murdered everybody to. He systematically killed 238 million civilians on the planet and just had this fucking corpse pile burning somewhere on the planet. Or he took everybody, like the entirety of the planet. The whole thing is stupid. Oh, I know. I know it's just to set the bad guys off as being, as being like, really, like, oh, shakes fist, oh, that Malthus, so I'll get him. It just didn't make sense. The whole thing was just wacky as fuck.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Soylent Green. Oh god, no. Ultimately, within the lore, you can point and say like, well, that didn't really happen because it was a cartoon within the BattleTech universe, and it grossly misrepresented everything that happened. The people of Somerset weren't really taken. It was just in the cartoon to make the clans look bad, which made sense. Ooh, rumours are rampant as to the whereabouts of Grand Champion Justin Shang. Neither him nor his mech Yenlo Wang have been located. This has been the CMB July broadcast. I think there's a bit more news than that in July of 3027. What the fuck? I don't care about your noble family. You don't give me orders, Squire Snarls. Like, look, King Wolf, fuck off. Class warfare. Get out of here. Ugh. Still though, it would be nice to see the Battletech cartoon released on Blu-ray or something with a bunch of extras, but sadly I don't think that's ever going to happen. As nice as it would be. Just don't think there's a very big call, unfortunately, for the cartoon to ever get a release.
I've got the financial report.
You could see Malthus fucking over his clan by grabbing every dropship, jumpship, and warship. Has he seen that anally focused? I need all these dropships. Why? Special reasons.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
I think Kristen Redmond was supposed to be back in the second season. Again, I think the write-up was something. It was something like she was supposed to get captured again. And that this time she would join them personally as a regular mech warrior character. It was supposed to add more to the overall, like lore of the clans and stuff to explain it. You never be too old to enjoy the Battletech cartoon, Yabo. It's fun. Oh, the source book was good, yeah. Very colourful source book. Just doing this as a milk run just to get a bit of cash put together. Hopefully a couple of cheap mechs, sell them. And I'm hoping to find one more longbow 0 part. To get an assault mech, but so far I've not been very lucky. I might have to head back to the actual faction store and see if I get lucky there.
Command interface initiated.
But I don't want to burn all my cash traveling around and not earning any money in the process, so...
Temperature gauge reads 0 outside. Luckily, we got us some nice warm cockpit.
The fuck?
Position confirmed.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Oh no, not a
Looks like
new
enemy
sensor trace.
reinforcements.
Wow. Enemy ambush and reinforcements in this game? What a shock. Can never just be a straight up fight, can it? Is this a straight up fight or a bug hunt? And it always turns into a bug hunt. Oh, it is Jennifer Lucas.
Weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Surprised that wasn't a head hit, just because the game's like, nah, yeah, I see milk runner, huh?
Commander.
Commander.
Confirmed.
Oh, I see you doing a milk run there. I have a headshot, and another headshot, and another headshot. You son of a bitch.
Let's see
Why
what
it just
you
didn't do
got.
that to me? Okay, that was a lot of loud explosion at once then. What? It went internal already?
Warning.
What the fuck?
Armor breached. Internal
Where?
damage.
Oh god, the arms have got virtually no fucking reinforcements to these arms at
Location
all.
confirmed.
Friggin' joke.
Target
Oh,
acquired. Orders.
You believe this is a half school mission?
I bet you're gonna like this.
Oh god, this is gonna be miserable. If the arms are for punching on Ostrox, then you would armor them more. You won't just have them be paper thin. What's the benefit in that?
All weapons committed.
Yeesh. Oh, he's gonna punch me. No, he's gonna shoot me in the back. Luckily, he missed most of them, because I guess the enemy AI sucks.
Good to go. Heading out.
Well, it's gonna be a bit overkill, but I'm assuming this AC-20 shot will hit, other than again.
Consider it done. Hostile eliminated.
Hostiles eliminated.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Oh, you're a skipper.
Affirmative, Commander. Fun time.
Hey, if your panic level's critical, just eject, right? Just get out of here.
What's up, Commander?
Come on.
Moving out.
Straight shot into the Ost. God, that would... If that could happen in this mod, that would be so sad.
I'll make them dead.
There we go. Why do you send the squishy heavy forward first when you have a face tanker to face? Because the face tanker's too slow and the squishy heavy's only supposed to be against 20 tonners and 30 tonners, and apparently the thing just fucking just falls apart. I think I've been sold a moody bill of goods on this one.
My old mama can hit harder than that.
Ready for orders. Roger that.
Alright,
Full speed.
may as well just run the Hunchy round. Another locust of Borg. Actually, I've been moving. Excuse me. Scans the lock locust.
Copy that, Commander.
Run the trench bucket round, and apparently has shit fucking accuracy.
Here we go.
Right here.
Not quite sure why his accuracy is in the toilet, but it is, so. Yes, I'm trying to build an 85-ton rainmaker to compensate. Yes.
Lots of time.
Well, that, and I've never had a longbow in the mod before, so, I mean, that'll be fun. Plus, if I have a longbow, the best part about that is that I can then focus on getting mechs that aren't missile carriers, so I can have basically a front line of 3 mechs that are just, you know, brawlers, and the longbow there just to make things miserable for any single target.
Mech destroyed.
The real man's mech like a banshee. Don't tempt me, I'd take a banshee, because I know exactly how to use the banshee. Walk forward, firing AC-5 and PPC, then get close and punch stuff to death. Same deal with the charger. Run forward at high speed, screaming like a maniac, shoot small lasers, punch. In this game, a charger would be absolutely murderous, because all those small lasers in the melee phase, wow, that would actually be super effective.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Hey, yup. Engage the target.
Alright, there we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Mission
I mean, a Banshee charger combination in this game. Oh god, that'd be nasty. That would be a brutal combination. It's all series mechs now belong to Kulsh because they're not Terry's, they're mine. Ah, there we go. I can sell that on the market. And apparently we don't own a javelin, so I'll take that. There we go. We could just move on to the next system, sell off the Locust to be a couple 100,000 or 140,000, something cheap like that, but it'd be enough to cover travel costs, so. You've done it with a Banshee 3 and 3S squad, it was rather good. Yeah, not surprised. 173,000, there we go. Basic repairs, navigation. Right, where's the nearest depot world? Oh, it's all the way over there. Feck. Feckity feck, feckity feck, feck feck, feckity feck, feckity feck. They do have manufacturing on this world, it's a single skull, so could do that. That's just one of the flashpoints, which neither here nor there, really. I mean, unless Glentworth has got... no, I hasn't got anything really good in it. We'll check out Corselet. Should be able to do a mission while we're there. You can't feel like you've just been ripped off, Gold. No, you own all the Ostmax now. You're good. Ost Scouts for days. You did, Skymaster. You caught the last 20 minutes. You're now one of the fabled 20-minuters. Zzz-bum. Zzz. Right, come on, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Darius brings a thorny issue to the daily briefing. Commander, our relationship with the Capellans has been steadily degrading. Yang grins. Well, we do keep kicking their asses for money. Just so, purely business, but they're not convinced. As a result, the mercenary reviewers invited us to sit down with a Lao envoy and discuss the situation. They're waiting for us right here in Corsalet. Alright. I gained 2 rep with the Capellans. Fine. It's okay. Ah, got some interesting stuff here, but unfortunately no longbows. There's an Atlas part for sale. The champion, Shira. Whip, whip, Shira. I could get a guillotine. SRM6, bunch of mediums, large laser, a lot of heat sinks and jump jets. I think that's an investment worth making.
New
Yeah.
available.
Yeah, ready that baby. You know it's all about the guillotine. Dee 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 dee.
Orders.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Right, oh, guts increase there for my pilot.
Orders.
What you got, Commander? Huh? What you got for me, Commander? Do a recoil penalty, 7% melee hit stability. Just yeah, base weapon accuracy.
Orders.
Yeah, of course. The travel animations of this are at least varied. You get a few of them. Ah, to the mech bay. Oh my god. Oh, the poor patterns. They don't apply very well to the... Okay, oh no. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. Is it... No. Pattern 4 and 5 are terrible. Pattern 6 is worse. Pattern 1, I guess at least it breaks up the silhouette a bit. Okay, pattern 1 it is. Oh, the poor guillotine. Oh, if only I could independently colour them. Oh no, you poor girl. Oh. What have we done to you? Wow, I mean, these really are all fucking cheapo missions, except for one from the Free Worlds League, which is a 1 skull, or Trapsprung. It's 1.5 skull, but wait a minute, I can get more potential money off the Marek boys. Still only get 2. Could I get 3 for the other one? Nah. Well, that sucks. They're both at night as well. Dawn and dusk or night or foggy. I'll just do this one. Right, I'm going to swap out into the Ostrok, but I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put him in the Ostrok instead. So we've got 2 heavies up front with the Trebuchet and the Hunchback. See how this works out. I wonder why Mountain Lion is such a popular MWO import pattern. It's not a very camo pattern. It looks really weird on models that resemble tabletop miniatures so closely. I'm trying to make it Space Ranger. It just looks better, of course. Almost looks like Confederate flag on the shoulder of the guillotine. Oh, I'm going to have to zoom in and look at that. I didn't even notice something like that. It could be an excellent salvage opportunities, Darius, but then you're an idiot. who regularly gets us into ambushes. I'm convinced, to be honest, that Darius doesn't really so much as pick the contracts available for us via any kind of, you know, tried and true method. He just kind of closes his eyes and randomly points. No, that one will do. It doesn't... Yeah. I mean, luckily there isn't anything like that. Would have been unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Moving out.
I got you.
On the move.
Right. This is where it's going to turn out. I can't run through that bit, isn't it?
Coordinates received.
Contact. Contact. Beep, beep, beep.
Good to go. Something I can do.
Well, now that can move him up there, might be able to get him into a better firing position soon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, apparently I've blocked both of these two from
Copy that.
going around because the guillotine is acting at a later stage, so she's basically blocked off the route. And as it turns out, no, you can't go around there. Well, luckily, jump jets.
Engaging jump jets.
May as well find out what this is. Game. There we go. It's a Wasp.
Right here. Roger that. Full speed.
I don't know why they can't walk down that bit. It doesn't look any steeper than any of the other parts around here. In fact, it looks less... I mean, compared to this bit which they just walked down, the other part looked fine, but apparently no, mechs can't walk through that bit there for some reason. Because game logic.
Yes, Command.
Ready to rock.
Alright, let's go there.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Heading out.
Right there. Well, to be honest, camo schemes never made any sense on mechs anyway, when you think about it. I mean, the machines are massive for a start. There's all kinds of tech that's designed to, well, spot them and detect them at range. So it's not like it's easy to even hide them from any kind of scanning or sensor technology to begin with. They make a fuckload of noise when they stomp around the place. So, I mean, in the end, the whole camouflage thing doesn't really make sense for battle mechs. I mean, realistically, battle mechs don't make sense anyway, because for the cost of a single mech, you could build shit tons of tanks and aircraft. So, you'd just be better off using them instead.
All weapons committed.
But, hey, rule of cool and everything. Have I tried the event queue? No. We did play MWO on Sunday. But we just did like sync drops and a few lobby things, really. We had a look at the new skill tree rework that they did. That was okay.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I did see that the event queue that was running on Sunday was one where everyone was Urbies only, and they had like infinite jump jet fuel and stuff there. I mean, that looked mildly amusing. And I couldn't help but feel that if that was the kind of thing that they had given us in lobbies, like, years ago, I'd probably still be streaming MWO now, just for the lobby drops of having, like, silly match types, and people could suggest different, like, match setups on the on the Discord, and we could run them and organize people to jump on, and we could just do a stream for an hour or so of just doing silly lobby matches. But unfortunately, you know, PGI don't share that idea.
Let's move.
But yeah, if they gave us the same tools for lobbies in MWO, I would start to get back to doing some lobby stuff. I know it would start out small, like some people might just re-download the game just to take part in that in the future, just for silly knockabout fights. We can come up with like weird little narratives and just silly shit like that. Like McCracken's gone mad and he's started to come up with all kinds of new ideas for his latest, you know, brainstorm. And then you know, it gets progressively more mental from there. And because the event queue, the thing with the event queue, what I find most interesting with it is that a long time ago now, in terms of MWO's lifespan, I remember Tina hosted a couple of streams where the devs were actually making silly knockabout game types. Ones where like there was unlimited jump jet fuel. There was like super low gravity, so you'd like hover in the air for ages. There was no fall damage. It was stuff like that, and it was like, yeah, that looked kind of fun. That looked like a great idea. And she was talking, weirdly enough, at the time about them doing that. Really, 9 and 6%. What the fuck? But yeah, she was talking back then about them making that kind of stuff either more regular or for events for people to do. As a community thing, and it never got picked up on, but it's now that it's become a thing. So I don't know what happened, whether it was an idea that just got left, like many of, you know, PGI's ideas. They just sort of get thought up maybe on the fly, and then they're just sort of left to like gather dust. But yeah, I do remember a couple of the streams that they did of it, and then they just stopped. And I don't know whether that's like reprioritization or Russ just said, "Oh, what's this fun? Fun is verboten." And that was that. You know, just two in the back of its head as an idea. Now they bring out the event queue, and obviously they're starting to come up with silly things like that because it makes it a bit more fresh.
Mission successful.
Makes a change from all of the crazy meta builds and everyone, you know, doing big circle jerks fighting each other around the center of the map and all that. So. I agree, Van Rex. The best scout mech is an Axeman, because I mean, when they find you close range, it's too late. Hello, bro.
Hello.
True story. Hello, 911. I live on the 9th floor, and this man's peeking in. I think he's piloting an Axeman. No, I'm looking at it right now. He's waving at me. Oh God. McCracken's castle. You see that? Yeah, of course. That would be it. If we got those tools in lobbies, yeah, McCracken's castle would be fucking brilliant. Yeah, a race in charges with like massively increased speed. Yeah, Totty, that would be a fun one. Yeah, all kinds of just like silly little knockabout game types and stuff. Yeah, that would be really fun.
Ready to go over fire?
Yeah, the fucking money grubbing leech bastard. That's a good point actually. If I get this 891 fucking hell, bleeding me dry. I'm gonna need a second bay of mechs, aren't I? Advising to replace hardcore. Have extra practices. No, don't replace hardcore. He's one of my pilots. One of my better pilots. Kingwolf, we hired you because of the beret. That was the only reason, okay? You sort of upped the sort of dress sense around the dropship and the jump ship, really. That's all you got hired for. You're more of a fashion accessory than a pilot. Mainly because I can't bring 5 pilots to a combat mission at the moment. When I can in the future, you'll definitely be putting our least valuable battle mech on the field until you gain some XP. Hi 911, it's me again. Don't worry, it's just my neighbour Dave from the 6th floor who couldn't get hold of me. He was just checking in. So sweet of Dave. Please don't tell Lau that he that he is his back out again. He already has 8 parking tickets. Hide and seek, yeah, you could turn off the sensors, yeah, so it'd be a proper hide and seek. Oh, Naman, why has it got to be sticky posters of Klapspaten? Oh. Dodge Mando, give them a 200% speed increase and enable collision. Yeah. So he's always all these ideas. If they actually do it, I will jump back into doing like MDO Friday streams with those kind of with those wacky game types. So I'd probably go back to doing the first like hour or so, just like just drops. Like people can try and sync drop, get into matches, get our asses kicked by all the tryhards, and then just roll in the lobby again and get everybody into that. There's a longbow part. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Is there anything else of interest? What was there in the faction store? No, actually, the faction store sucks. Outside of having a full-on Banshee 3 and a Hatchet Man, a couple of locusts. Like, hey, welcome, valued customer. Would you like to buy a Banshee? Nah, you're alright, mate.
New equipment available.
Ready it.
Shouldn't be long.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. The Federated Sons began a repeat of last year's war games within the Capellan and Draconis marches. The exercises, now known as Galahad, are reported to be even larger than the previous year. Information is limited because Federated forces have ceased using the Comstar communications network to manage the operation and their forces. In response, the Capellan Confederation and Draconis Combine put their forces on alert, and representatives repeated the condemnations of the previous year. The Lyran Commonwealth also conducted a similar training operation along their border with the Draconis Combine and Free Worlds League. Dubbed Operation Thor, it involved approximately 30 LCAF mech regiments and more than 100 infantry and armoured regiments. This has been the CMB September broadcast. MWO War Thunder Realism, third person only, no friendly identifiers. That'd be a good one. How bad does the colour scheme look on the poor longbow? Oh god. What's going on here? Where's the red? It's just blue and purple. Oh, that one just takes it to the extreme. And what the fuck? Right, okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? Pattern 3 isn't too bad now that I've seen all the others. This'll do. Woo, wiggle. Do 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 do. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do 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 do. Ah, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. You know what, Wolverine? You know, we could put the old Wolverine in storage now, can't we? No, not scrap for Seabills. Unless we already have 2. Do we already have a Wolverine in storage? 6R. No, we don't. Okay, so I'll just stick you in the air. Turn them off like Aurak. And there we go. Navigation. You pick up cars and use them like darts, just fling them at opponents. Just some player go, what the fuck? So a fucking car flies toward them. I just got headshot by a car. We'll do one more contract in Cumberland. Well, no, I don't have a smartphone, Anna Grayson. I should get one. There's so much stuff now that needs smartphones. It's just we don't really go out, so we never really had a need of a smartphone. Plus, they're expensive as shit. Yeah, new version of Dodgeball, yeah. That would be fun. See, it's sad because PGI aren't going to do any of this, unfortunately, so it's a really nice idea. I'd love... I won't lie, you know, the lobby streams were really fun at times. Some great laughs from them. And it did bring in, you know, a lot of people were, you know, happy to jump onto the lobbies for the hour and fuck about and, you know, the races and fashion show and moose hunt and all that. But, you know, it all died a death when Russ basically said it in a live stream. Yeah, game's not profitable. We're just probably just going to kill it off. And it's like, what the fuck? Why? Yeah, we're thinking of maybe doing a subscription model. So his entire like approach to it was just the absolute worst. Looks like we kill the insurgent leader. Oh, why are they always fucking nighttime? Right, okay, pirate military units scouting about, but apparently they're Turians. Okay. Oh no, dear boy, leave it on. Alright, Trigger, I'm putting you in the longbow. Don't fuck this up, mate. Alright? Oh, I have heard about the Diablo video game. Yeah, in Belgium and the Netherlands, that they're just not going to sell them there because of the laws regarding loot boxes. I think partially BFG. Yeah, I think when Russ did the live stream and he said that mech packs hadn't been profitable for years, they were shifting focus to MechWarrior 5, which ended up being a lie. They didn't shift focus to MechWarrior 5 because it got very, very little in the way of actual updates or really any kind of effort. And now the expansion pack stuff after the first expansion pack, so the Kestrel Lancers and the one that's about to come out, both of those were completed by a different company, I think based in Brazil is what I've heard. And they're now working on totally different projects. They leave a skeleton crew in charge of MechWarrior Online because, hell, they need some money coming in to pay their license fee to Microsoft for using the MechWarrior, you know, franchise. It just... Yeah, I don't know. It could have been really good. It really, you know, there's a lot they could have done. And the stuff that they do bring in now, it just feels, you know, too little too late. Okay. Don't do anything out of pity for Russ, including pissing on him when he's burning. He tried the EA model and failed to realise it only works for well-known franchises. Yeah. I am genuinely interested to find out what this other project is, though, with PGI, because it could be fun. It could, if it's an original game and they're not constrained by the universe of MechWarrior, Battletech, that might actually be good for them. They might be able to produce something half decent.
Moving to position.
But who knows, eh?
I bet you're gonna like this.
Also, someone said something about Lord of the Rings. Oh. Yeah, that was EA in Lord of the Rings, wasn't it? Yeesh. Whoa, no one look at the gear team's arms missing all of its joints when it jumped in the air there, okay? Let's, that never happened. Oh, I love this gear team, it's so nice. Right, here we go. Here we go, the debut. So we've got two LRM-20s, two LRM-5s, and the small laser. I mean, this thing literally is built to kill things at range. It's got massive. It's just fucking back of my why? I don't remember it having massive nozzles at the back of the watch. What the fuck? The front looks great, but what is going on with the back? Is this so you can stick it to the inside of your car window as you're driving along? What the fuck is the two suckers at the back for? Oh, who cares? Fires emitters. Oh, it's glorious.
Ha! You like that?
It's called scamming my investors' life sim.
Receiving you.
Well, I'm interested in what the investment overlords have really got them doing.
Got it.
I wonder how much actual confidence that they have in them as a company, because when they bought them, they must have seen their track record. I think anyone who's even, half sort of doing their job properly as an investor must be reading up on what the current, fan feeling is around the company. Do they feel they're doing a good job, bad job, indifferent, that kind of thing? Because I think they would very quickly discover that, there's a sizable portion of people out there who feel that PGI really haven't done a good job. Yeah, when people complain at the Microsoft release games as being far superior, it's not a good image.
What are your orders, Skipper? Affirmative, Commander.
It is probably to redirect the exhaust away from the body with missiles firing. It's
Right
probably it just looks so fucking
Commander.
weird.
Hauling ass.
So the two things PGI did well were art and defending against Harmony Golden Court. Yeah, I can't see how EG7 needs their legal expertise, so I'm guessing they hired the artists of their own engineers. I know they have a few half-decent studios already under their banner as well, so I wasn't sure if they were planning on maybe having them either work with those other studios on whatever the new project is, or to have them come in and assist on things like MechWarrior Online, MechWarrior 5, but it seems like if they have a plan with regards to MechWarrior 5, it doesn't seem to be a priority, unfortunately. Another Shadowhawk, okay.
All weapons committed.
Because I get the feeling that Russ really wants to be able to somehow make MechWarrior Online a thing and still make it popular, so he can, just go, fuck you all, I did it. Like it took time, but I did it, kind of thing. And I think it kind of burns him up a bit that he never really hit that high point that he thought he was going to hit. He went into the esports with MWO because he thought that's where all the money was going to be, and there was a colossal failure across pretty much the entire spectrum.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Looks
like enemy reinforcements.
They screwed up a lot of the plans that they had with regards to making changes to the game or updates. Like they had that. Remember they did that really long-winded. What was it? Energy draw system that they invested tons of time and money into, and having the server and getting feedback, and then in the end they just scrapped it. They were getting feedback and people were saying the initial implementation was a bit crap, but people could see there was some value to the system. And then they just went, fuck it. Scrap the whole thing. It didn't happen in the end, and it was just a colossal waste of time and money by PGI. I mean, the esports thing was gloriously bad. The first ever tournament and the knockout brackets and stuff were just so poorly handled. They didn't sort teams out by geographical region, so they were having matches where teams that were in Central Europe were trying to arrange matches with teams in the Oceanic region, so the time difference would result in some teams not being able to field all their players, which meant some teams would just have to bow out of the tournament because they couldn't play their matches, to having teams that were playing, obviously depending on server region, there would be the benefits of, well, we have a higher ping, which means that we have a worse hit detection against us, so that some teams were getting better results from that. There was no real competitive edge to the whole thing, in essence. And then when they did, obviously when they got to the actual first convention and they had the first finals for the MWO tournament, they didn't even have the system set up properly for the players, because the players had to log into their accounts to get their mechs, rather than giving them named accounts that just had access to all the mechs that they could quickly make their builds for. They had to have them log into their accounts, which meant they had to log in over a Wi-Fi signal, which fucked up some of the matches, because they had to wait for all the teams to log in and get their mechs ready. It was really bad. That's why that first tournament was so fucking, like, bizarrely hamstrung. And then obviously the matches, when they were playing, for some reason they would allow the teams to ban maps, but they wouldn't have a system where oh, this map got played last, so that's now off the rotation, you now have to play one of the 3 maps that are remaining. No, they just allowed the teams to keep cycling through and pick the same map. And of course, if their builds worked on that map, what reason was there for them to not use that map again? So you saw every single match in that first tournament at finals was always on Canyon Network, with the exact same builds of mechs every single match.
Critical hit.
They didn't run MechCon over Wi-Fi. They had a server block that was there, which all the PCs were connected to, so the ping was fine. But the login server for the players' accounts, they didn't have that on the server block, so they had to log in to the account server over Wi-Fi, which is why some of the teams seem to take ages to get into their matches, because all the players had to sit down on the systems, log into their accounts, get the information from the main server in the office, and then that would be downloaded to the server block for that match, or those set of matches. That's how they ran it, and that's why it was so bad. That's why people had those really long wait times between matches, and then we got that, that wonderfully awful music that they were playing the whole time. Remember you got all like the rap music that was talking about, fucking bitches and doing drugs and stuff, which totally fits the Battletech universe, of course, because I agree, Avatar. I think he is trying to find a genre that can fit the esports market. And all power to him. Obviously, if you can make a game that becomes an esport, you've pretty much, you're making money hand over fist, and there's no problem with that. MechWarrior Online definitely did not fit the esports market, because Battletech, in essence, is an unbalanced game, like any war game. It's never going to really translate unless you just horribly butcher every aspect of it to make it fit that mold. But the problem is you kind of annoy some fans. It'd be like trying to make a Star Wars game completely like even down the middle, like TIE Fighters and X-Wing are handle exactly the same way, with the same shield strength, the same armor, and all, and same maneuverability. People would be like, all right, it looks like Star Wars, but it isn't Star Wars, I know the Squadrons game has a competitive scene, but obviously the devs of that game did a much better job in making a kind of balanced approach to the gameplay. Making, TIE Fighters don't have shields, but they're way more maneuverable, they're a lot faster, they can get away quicker, those kind of things. So they made it more competitive in that respect, whereas I think if like PGI tried to somehow make MechWarrior a competitive title, and it was just never going to fit. Tabletop it works because you've got things like battle value, which they made for tournament play, where mechs and variants of mechs have different values, which make them more or less desirable depending on the setup you've got. And you know, tabletop gaming kind of fits tournament molds a lot better.
Let's see what you got.
But in a real-time game like MechWarrior Online, it's a tough sell.
Tango is trash, Skipper.
And what they tried, I know they tried a second year, but it was even less populated. I remember that they did work out all the problems, to be fair to them, by the second tournament. Like, they did actually have all of their shit together on that one. And it was much smoother, but unfortunately after the debacle... Wow, the head's really good on that, Clint. The debacle with the first tournament and how many people just got kind of fed up with putting up with all the shit. They just... Yeah, quite right. They didn't take part, and I don't blame them.
Commander?
Especially when the prize pool... They had to augment the prize pool money with those... Remember they do the tournament supporter packs on the MWO store? You paid like $10, and a percentage of it went to the prize pool. You've heard about, like, you've heard, like, fucking League of Legends and stuff, like, having to supplement the prize pool for the tournaments, or, like, fucking, like, Fortnite or whatever, like, oh yeah, quick, buy this to supplement. No, it never did that. It's really bad.
Affirmative, Commander.
I'm sure some money from sales goes to those prize pools, but specifically making a pack to basically go like, we don't have the money to pay the players in our esports, saying, quick, fans, can you buy this thing? We'll give you a banner and some flags you can put on your mech. It's really awful.
Something I can do?
Oh, fucking hell.
Roger that. Full speed.
It's always good to chuckle at PGI's expense.
Yes, Commander.
One of the comments I remember, I did the MechWarrior 5 review a few years back, and someone made the comment. There were two comments that stuck out to me. One of them was, he wouldn't be happy regardless of what was made, which there's probably a slight element of truth there because of my my issues with PGI, but still, I don't think MechWarrior 5 was a great game. But the other one that stuck out to me, that was a dervish. The other one was like, oh, you have, for one, the first one, I found this kind of amusing because I don't actually think I have any kind of impact like this, but they're saying like, oh, you got to be careful of what you say because you can impact, like, you know, people's lives who work on these games because of that, thinking that. I was thinking, wait, so I can't say anything negative about the developers of this game because the developers, just, you know, the people on the front line developing the game, if the game doesn't do well, it could impact their work. Okay. Alright, so if you buy a car and the car is shit, or it's, you know, or, you know, it's dangerous, but you can't criticize it, because if you do, the people who worked on designing that vehicle, they might lose their job, right? Or the TV show that you have, you know, you pay a subscription to watch, that's, you know, that it sucks, but I can't leave a bad review because the people who made the TV show, they might lose their jobs, right? It's that logic that really sort of stuck with me. So don't ever criticize a product, even if it's shit, because the people working on it might lose their jobs. As a customer, you're allowed to say whether something is bad, especially if you've put money down. That logic is really fucking stupid. I didn't understand where they were coming from with this, because if PGI had made decent games in the past and it was just MechWarrior 5 was an enigma, I'd, you know, it was a blip. It'd be like, okay, fine. It was a rough patch for the game. Maybe they can improve it. But we're talking about PGI here. And MechWarrior 5 just didn't live up to a lot of the hype of what people were expecting from the game. Let's face it. There were those people who were just going to buy it regardless. Going, I haven't had a MechWarrior game in 20 years. or however long it was for them. It's like, oh, I'm going to buy it anyway. It's like, no, you just accept shit. Your standards are so low that you will just accept anything, is what you're saying there. And you won't criticize it because, no, I might not never see a MechWarrior game again. It's like, well, maybe that's for the best because you just want Drek constantly. And for some people, apparently, yes, they will eat bowls of shit if the picture at the bottom of the bowl is of fucking Luke Skywalker or something. They don't give a crap at this point. It's like, nah, it's got this written on it. I like that. So, yeah, that fucking stuck with me. It's like, okay, right. So, and then it occurred to me, of course, there's all these people who just suck up to games developers. They won't actually say when it sucks. When, you know, they won't call it out for what it is. They won't say, nah, this is bad. They'll just, oh, well, if I'm nice to them, they'll give me stuff. Ooh, I might get a sneak preview. I was like, no, fuck up, tell them. Yeah, I think if more people told PGI where they went wrong, they might have actually bothered to fix it. Well, yeah, hopefully, as you say, Scam Master, with how bad Andromeda was in Mass Effect, maybe the fourth one, all of that has been taken on board, and they'll look at what people, you know, wanted from the project, and Mass Effect 4 will be good. There's every chance it's bad, and as much as I like BioWare, if they keep making bad games and people are being asked to pay pretty exorbitant sums for new games these days on release, well, they should say it's shit. And if developers lose their jobs because of it, well, that's not the customer's fault. That's management's fault. If management make a shit game because their vision is so narrow and limited and terrible, then the only people that the developers themselves can be angry at is the people at the top who made those decisions. In this case, that's guys like Russ. Russ decided this should be the case, or that should be the case, or we should do this, we should do that. He's the one signing off on all of the ideas. He's the one who's okaying all of the things, or driving the project in whatever direction that he wants. And as usual for Russ, it's minimum viable product. And that's what you got with MechWarrior 5. And yeah, I don't subscribe to this idea of like, you have to be positive about everything. You can't ever be negative. Oh, don't be negative on YouTube. Blah. Yeah, but these people don't show up in the credits. Yeah, in BioWare's case, EA was the problem, and the Edmonton... Was it the Edmonton studio? It wasn't the main BioWare studio that made Andromeda. So it was a confluence of EA overlords and a underfunded and understaffed and inexperienced studio being handed something as big as Mass Effect and dropping the ball. There's a few different factors that go in there. PGI, on the other hand, has been the same set of staff the whole time. Since they started the MechWarrior line right up to MechWarrior 5 coming out and post-release. They should, at this point, know, from all the feedback MechWarrior line, they should have known exactly what MechWarrior 5 should have been. There's a blueprint of 4 previous games that they had, that they could have gone through, that they could have used to cherry-pick the parts that people like the most. Things like the mission structures, the soundtrack, like the style. Loads of people still love MechWarrior 2 soundtrack. The mechs and the type of gameplay that people enjoyed of those previous games, and just adding some of their own stuff in there with some of the modern systems and such that have been developed between MechWarrior 4 and MechWarrior 5. They had all of that at their fingertips with an engine in Unreal that is highly malleable. Lots of stuff can be plugged in and modules can be taken in and out of that at will. There's loads of documentation and support there. None of that was used. And that's why MechWarrior 5 was a complete failure. So, I mean, feels like PGI kind of spawned apparently inexperienced despite their claims to the contrary, getting handed a large IP like Battletech. It wasn't... they weren't even handed it. That's the problem, was they specifically went to Microsoft to get the license for it, and they had a great idea, and they just didn't execute it properly. I mean, they executed it, but more in a gangland style than an actual, development style. And sadly, MechWarrior Online purely limps along now because there's fucking idiots like me who played it and streamed it and, had positive things to say about it originally when it was going, and it just got worse. But the problem is that people just went, well, this is the best we're gonna get, so may as well just like it. Well, isn't it great? No, it's not. Fucking tell them. Tell them it's terrible. Infernal like a bro, we can't make MechWarrior 5 better than MWO. That's bad for our business. Russ wants easy money and low cost. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's unfortunately the fans of Battletech are equal parts dedicated, and they care greatly about the IP, that pretty much anything with the name on it will get money, because it's a smaller group compared to a lot of other science fiction fan bases, but damn, Battletech fans dedicated lot, which is really good for companies like Catalyst, who are still pumping out the books and they're doing the Kickstarter for the minis and all that. But fuck, it's terrible for some of the video game stuff, especially when you've got a company like PGI involved, who the people at the top just don't really care. They just want money out of it. They just want to bilk, unfortunately, the fans for as much as they can get out of it, and then make a really mediocre product, and yeah, just move on to the next thing. And that's why I'm interested in what PGI's next project will actually be, because I want to know what it is they have planned. What would they do with something that isn't Battletech? Unless it just turns out to be another Battletech game, in which it'll be really sad, but I hope they do something unique and different for them, because if PGI can make an original game and it's fun and great, more power to them. I'll enjoy that game, whatever it is, and maybe it'd be a good morale booster for the studio. But anything MechWarrior Online related, it's just bad. But I've rambled enough. I've gone half hour over, so let's end this one here for now, as I bring up the actual Twitch app on this, and it's going to ask me to update Twitch, which I'm going to say no, and then press the search to the channel, find the stream, 22 bored people listening to an idiot rant. But thank you everybody who joined today. Kolsch, Olivia, Adam Grayson, Alvatar, Anarchy Native Mayhem, another TV viewer, Aflart, BFG, Skymaster, Dark Fraggle, Deep Throbble, that's a great one, Dun Grizzly, ETG, Hot Steve, Infernal Icon, Corbin Delius, Kaisen Fox, Lakali, Lanaray, Midship Jupiter, Naman, Namasan, Britvan22, Sarulna, Spatrak Claire, The Bingley, Tizcloud, Trude Albert, Van Rex, Vigo Pros, Yobbo. I know Voltic Surge was around earlier as well, and we had Cannibal Penguin. Was Uncle Totty listed on there? No? I guess he went as well, but yeah, thank you everybody for hopping in this morning and early afternoon, my time. Oh, excuse me. Today, if you've had your eye on Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, there's a great name there, review for that will be going up later today. Tomorrow will be the first of the Dwarf Old World Tournament videos. We'll be seeing, I believe it's Thorgrim Grudgebearers taking on Ungrim Iron Fist, if I remember correctly from the brackets. There'll be the second part of that on Saturday. Tomorrow's stream is going to be Arma 3 SOG Prairie Fire, where we're going to be fighting back in the Kamlau Nam map, trying to take more locations from the hated VC, who are just trying to bring in freedom. Sunday will be another Law Warrior. Monday will be another episode of Alden's Minions. And, sorry, not Dwarf, Little People. Thanks for the correction, man. And, yeah, Tuesday will be one of the streams, one of the previous MechWarrior streams from a few weeks back now, going live on the channel. And, yeah, that's just give you an idea what to look out for. Until then, have a good week and beginning of weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.